day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Daniel Umstead, host of the RNG Radio Show. I'm really excited about my next guest that's on the RNG Radio Show, Mr. Brandon Jolly, the Juice himself. You can find him down at Tropicana, Mr. Boogie Nights himself. But the purpose of the show today is to talk about this man's fantastic career, what he's been up to, his dance battles, his movie career, all of that and so much more. So, ladies, without further ado, please put your hands together. Standing ovation for the one, the only, Brandon Jolly, the Juice, Mr. Boogie Nights, the RNG Radio Show. Good sir, how are you doing today?
Happy afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing today, man? How's life treating you?
Everything is all right. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Everything is everything.
All right, cool. Well, I want to give the folks at home a little bit of back history because our relationship goes back 23 years at a bus stop where I was fearful and scared because I needed to do a dance routine for this Mr. RV. Shout out to Ricocas Valley.
Was it really that long ago?
Yes, it was really that long ago. Folks need to know. They need to put a date in their books and be like, 20.
Put some respect on the name.
But listen, I feel honored because I feel like I took off your dance career from there, because I was your first client. No, but on a serious matter, no, you have done extraordinary things, my man. You have worked with some of the great celebrities out here. I want to stick with the first thing. How do you stay motivated? There's so many things that's going on even in your life right now. How do you stay motivated?
Well, my answer for the longest time, and this question is something that does get asked, just being in the entrepreneurial circle and field, you get people that are doing what you're doing and those that are looking to do what you do. And this is one of the questions, how do you stay motivated? I've been a young father for quite some time. So in between where you're talking about the bus stop 23 years ago and then going through high school and then having a kid shortly after high school, that was mainly always the main motivation. Staying motivated now was a whole different level of a spiritual awakening that I'm on now, where I know I'm being led by a certain force that is way bigger than my little puny body. Because at this point, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything at this point, besides the fact I'm supposed to, I guess.
Love it, man, love it. And for the folks at home that don't know you, where can they find more information about you as far as following you on social media, man?
I actually was just looking through some of the rabbit holes in the internet. Like my internet with finding me, it goes deep. You can Google a lot of Brandon Jolly, B Jolly the Juice. I used to dance for Six Flags, 12, 13 years ago. So 15 years ago might have been. But my battles with Amarion, that's always like still a video that's just like, it's not doing YouTube today numbers. I always tell people that like YouTube today numbers is millions of views. I'm first generation YouTube where it was like 2,000 views was a big deal. Like, yo, I know a guy that's in the video, it's got 2K. My videos is hitting like 10 point something K. Yo, Jolly's at like 36K, yo. That was a big deal. That's where I'm still at. Still there, but it's still cool. So, between that and just right now, social media, just Brandon Jolly, Facebook, Brandon.Jolly. The One Juice is governmentally owned. I own that rights to that name. So you can actually go to Google and type in The One Juice, where you have to actually type in THE, the number one, J, just Brandon, just type me all in, just all that. Brandon Jolly, The One Juice, it all comes up. And it all just Snapchat, Instagram. Yeah.
Love it. Love it, man. Now, we got to give folks a reason why they should be following you. I need you to talk about, because I've been knowing you, of course, prior to the Omarion dance battle. You were recently in a movie that's now featured on Amazon Prime. You are Mr. Boogie Nights out in Atlantic City. For the folks at home, can you just give a description as far as what your world looks like right now? What do you currently have going on right now, man? If you didn't see, for those that'll be listening on Spotify, my man's chin just dropped all the way down to South America.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that movie my man did? Pootie Tang. It was like a Pootie about to drop a song. And it was Yo, you said what my world looked like? That's what it looked like to me. It's like, so right now, currently, all right, so this is now going on my 8th season as Mr. Boogie, which is like incredible because I literally just put up a picture on my Facebook today where it's me and my 2 sons, and I remember the time that I come from. It's like I tell my son sometimes, it's like I'm a literal time traveler because to me, I don't really feel the age. I don't see anything. And I've been in the game for so long that, it's like being kind of like encased in this time capsule where it's just dancing, performing, studios, teaching, and the world's just kind of changing. I've got kids that are getting older. I'm married with a wife, like even just to like the little things, your credit jumps up, like just little things like that. And you're like, oh wow, back to 5, 6, 7, 8, and on stage again. Oh wow, something. Oh, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, R.I.P. She passed away. 5, 6, 7, 8. Obama's president. Word. 5, 6,
Well,
7.
that happened a while ago. That happened a while ago.
What?
The whole Obama being president. But I'm with you. I'm with you because you said
Which
Queen
that's crazy.
Elizabeth.
Just think about that. That happened a while ago, and I've still been doing exactly what I'm doing right now.
So you outlived many presidential terms.
That's weird. I started out when George Bush was on his war against terror. I mean, that's all I can remember. War against terror. 5, 6, 7, 8. And at that point, I was doing bar and bar mitzvahs. I was in RV. Shout out to RV. I was in high school, 15 years old, and I remember like having like, well, at that point, it seemed like wads of cash. It was only probably a couple 20s, but I would get paid like $80 to go and for 4 hours be the hype guy, whatever. Sometimes I would go back and DJ behind the joint. I think that some of the answers I can probably provide right now is that knowing who you are. Like, what are you? Like, for me, I feel like I kind of had a cheat code my whole life because everyone has always told me to keep doing this thing. Like, even when I have tried to stop, this is when I can still be able to like connect and find exactly where the creator has placed me. When I say dance, oh, well, what is dance? For me, I've done every aspect of the industry of dance, everything from performing with you know, I perform with a gay client, like where you actually have to go into choreography and doing an all male cast join where it's going to be all males. Of course, I'm straight up, whatever the case is, my morals and things like that is good. But the client's playing something, all I got to do is just wear this outfit and do this 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I go home. You know what I'm saying? From that to doing music videos to where we're talking about outlasting the industry, I remember performing with artists and meeting celebrities that were celebrities at that point that I'm still now doing my thing, bigger and better, movies out there, things like that. And the opportunities for me just keep happening. It's almost like because of the people that were there and they're no longer there, there's doors that are now opening as I'm still available, as I'm still currently figuring out who I truly am. Okay, if I'm a dancer, I'm a dancer. This is what I do. If I'm a teacher, I teach. I'm a performer, I perform. There's also MCing, boogie nights. That's more of an MC role. You know what I mean? I'm actually paid for my voice. I'm more so paid with voice inflection. I'm more so paid to really guide the energy of the room. I mean, my job is just to make you as the customer or patron feel really good. So I really don't even have to dance at all. I really just kind of more so look really fly and I know all the words to all the music. So I'm either going to sing along, make sure you sing along. Oh, it's Lisa's birthday, it's Mike's birthday. Chuck is getting married, Sarah's getting married. So-and-so just turned 21, so-and-so just turned 40. Like it's all one conglomerate. And I realized my being is just that. You went to high school with me. So that's always who I have been. My whole entire life has been the energy of the room. The older I've gotten, it's like kind of evolving and brightening that energy. So when I was younger, of course, there's no way I would have been able to handle what I'm handling now. But because I'm a little bit older, it's kind of like getting more of that energy. All right, well, look, you got to now use this type of energy now in this realm because you got to go out there and supply this for 500 to 600 people that are looking for you. And you got to be able to teach at this Chinese dance studio, go down and teach the little kids in South Philly, person over in Cherry Hill gonna call you over here. You know what I mean? So it's like always kind of just going back to this place where you create, if you're smart enough, and I'm talking to a lot of people that are probably watching this right now, like create the environment, create the space, create the peace. You're going to need it when you figure out what you're supposed to do in this world. This world is going to, it's a gravitational pull effect.
Right.
Your energy is abundant. You're coming from somewhere that's an abundant flow of energy. Tap into it. Create a place to speak up. Create a space of peace and tranquility to where you go back, you recharge in this abundant space, you're back out the door to be able to do what you're supposed to do. Whatever it is, if you knits or you bake pies, do it with the most strongest force, which is love. Love is also information.
Awesome, man. Wow, that folks at home, y'all got some gems that was just placed right in front of you. Feel free to rewind and take notes. So the year is 2022, right here, right now. What does Brandon Jolly look like in the year 2027?
Well, first off, shout out to one of my companies that I am on the board for, TrueVast. This is a Black-owned business. We were just featured in the, oh, honey, what was the name of the, she's completely in her zone right now. Hey, what was the name of Black Expo? Yeah, we were just featured in the Black Expo 2022, which was here in Philadelphia, people over here in the East Coast, Philadelphia. And then I think we have another one's coming up in Atlanta. Oh, Carly Red, right? Another Carly Red event and featured there. Carly Red event in Atlanta. The wife is like the momager manager. She just tap in. She's got those dates ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But so we're a Black-owned business that I call them quantum cards. It's literally to where we're having this conversation right now, for example, and I got a card in my wallet. 1 second.
Sure. Folks, while we're waiting, this
quantum is back.
And he's back. Fastest commercial I've ever done in my life.
But this.
Okay.
Now this is the Black Card edition. And it would go right now, truevast.com, and which this is all for my business people, of course, as we're having this business discussion, the business phone call. I'm one of the members on the board. So what would happen here, I would talk to you for a couple of seconds. More than likely booking nights. It's late, it's loud. I could be the MC at your club, bar, bar mitzvah. You'd hire me at your barbecue, your family reunion, whatever the case is. I may have a lot of time to talk to you. I'll take out your phone. And for a lot of people that are hit with the NFC feature in your phone, make sure your NFC is on, and I tap your phone, everything pops up. Then, of course, which is a self-designed website, but I would have everything imaginable from my email to my iCloud if I want, of course, social media links, everything from my TikToks to my Instagrams or whatever. And it's, also my website, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm kind of still just kind of bits and pieces on, but, the onejuice.one, which is my typical, booking website, that's also available. Being the fact I'm on the board, for example, my card, I've designed it to have the TrueVast go and order your own type thing. So I'm saying this to all my business people, especially with entrepreneurs. We're also working on what's called a CRP program, our CRP program, which would be designed for individuals that have a constant entrepreneurial life. It doesn't stop. It's always on the move, but it's not taking your taxes. You're not catching your tolls. You know what I mean? You're not really keeping quarterly. You may have to sit down and may need a loan or something like that. CRP program is a digital book that's designed. It kind of runs like a QuickBook 5.0 type.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's also intelligently, kind of customized to kind of fit mold your life. So you're able to kind of log back in and keep track of all of your expenses along with meeting dates. And, I obviously need to invest a little bit more into it, as this Zoom would have been more in my CRP, reminder.
All right.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Here goes the wife. Wow. Okay.
It's a little fuzzy.
Oh, wait. It's a blur. Boom. There.
There we go. Oh, we're seeing something. It says, thank you, TrueVast. Am I saying that right?
TrueVast.
TrueVast.
Right. But this is the white card. I don't know why it's like that.
Oh, because you're a blurry background. That's all.
But why is my face clear and this is?
Because the focus is on you, sir. You should already know that. When the camera's on Brandon Jolly, it
Look,
can't focus on anything else.
Nope.
It's
crazy.
It's still focusing on the juice.
It
just happened. I think you should be aware that it just happened.
Can't even get the focus on the car. That's okay. So anywho,
So as far as
out.
information regarding
Yeah,
TrueVest, can you give us that website one more time?
TrueVest.com.
Awesome. Awesome. All right,
TrueVest.com.
so 5 years from now,
Wait.
TrueVest.
Before we get to 5 years, I want people to go to Amazon right now, Amazon Prime customers, and type in the accident lawyer and go watch.
We ain't even you just running the interview by yourself because I ain't even get to that question.
I'm sorry. Did I get excited about that? You was
Yeah,
going
you got excited. I talked about it in the beginning. This is, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing 20 plus years of friendship and love and brotherhood.
You said you put the camera on, we was gonna have fun to see what's gonna happen.
So that, all right. So TrueVest.com, 5 years from now, TrueVest has exploded beyond all limitations and even so much more. Thank you for sharing that about TrueVest. Now, I was recently on Amazon Prime and I came across The Accident Lawyer, which I saw my brother being featured as an actor. And if you go to imdb.com, which I believe somebody had pointed it out.
Someone did point that out.
As an actor, we can see, we just got to update that picture. But I need to know the story behind it, man. How did you get involved with this project? And yes, please tell the folks at home where they can find more information about it on Amazon.
Right. So very simple, just like you said, go right to the little search bar, type in accident lawyer, Amazon Prime, and for whether you're a customer or not a customer, it's still going to be the rental of $4.99. I think you buy it for $9.99. How did I get involved? The main director and the guy who actually wrote the script, we go back quite some time. We're original like dance homies. This is back when TV was TV. We would audition for America's Best Dance Crew. We would hold auditions on MySpace, and people would come out and audition for us. And we were heavy into the music scene, but we've just remained cool all these years. He's also the guy which I'm on the board with TrueVest. So it's like we kind of have multiple things going on. So, along with him writing the movie, and then kind of just having me there as his best friend in the movie, then we have our business outside with TrueVest as well. But we've been doing business like this for a good chunk of years. So, like I dragged him and his peoples from Delaware onto BET 106 in Park back when I had some placement when that was a show. Again, TV was TV. So it was like,
do they still have 106 in Park?
No,
okay.
I think they're tired. I actually think I remember some of the last parties that like we got invited out to, because it was like we did some things with Young Money and did some things with Bad Boy and Diddy. We had some good relations with NBC 10 and NBC. So that was like a good chunk of years that we were like really back and forth to New York. But like they kind of ended BET somewhere around that time we were going up there. Like, I mean, we're not BET, but like 106 Park was kind of coming to an end.
Okay. All right, cool, awesome. So in regards to the movie, go to Amazon Prime. I think people just need to go to Amazon Prime and just type in Brandon Jolly, see what comes
Wow.
up.
I don't know if that works like that.
No, it probably doesn't, but definitely The Accident Lawyer. If you go on
right, yeah, for sure.
You'll see my man's.
I don't have any control over what goes on the other website. Like I wish they would get a picture of me. I didn't even know that they even, I didn't even know how that even works. Like you just.
I'll make some calls for you, man. I'll make some calls. I just got off the phone with the Obamas right before.
The wife just said you can go on Amazon Prime and type in Brandon Jolly.
There you go. There you go. That is. Ladies and gentlemen, you getting a bonus with the definition of what a wife is supposed to be, where the interviewer asks the interviewee a question and boom, nope, just yes, you can. Now that comes up because again, we are focused on the juice. See, there's too many juices in.
That's right.
There's too many juices. You can't focus. There's only so many juices that this camera can focus on, Brandon. Stop. Messing up the whole interview with all the juice on here.
I was doing homework with my son. That's kind of realized. I said,
Hey, you gonna give a Hallmark moment? I was doing homework with my son.
I was doing homework with my son, and I said, Daddy's gotta go do this interview real quick. I'll be right back.
Well, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I do have one question, because in this world, we get a lot more no's, unfortunately, than we do yeses. So growing up and, you know, beating out the challenges, beating out the obstacles, when you do get hit with that no, like how do you overcome those no's? How do you overcome those obstacles and hurdles in your life that's going to lead to that next yes moment in your life?
Perception.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Perception.
Can you elaborate further on that, good brother?
Perception, very much down to its core basis of definition. It's literally what you perceive. Is it really a no?
Mm.
So at this point right now, to me, if you were to ask me, I've never had a no. Where I'm at right now is where I'm supposed to be at, which means that I've gotten every yes I'm supposed to get. Now, of course, if we look at the no so far as 24-hour period, you're looking at, well, I didn't get what I wanted right now today. But then, of course, when things work out and ends up being a lot more, these are the things I think we're starting to realize as human beings. Sometimes if you look at where you came from and really keep track of some of those things and think of some things that you might have prayed about or asked for, man, I wish this would happen. Although it may not happen the way that you wanted it to, it happened. You was good. Here you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you go from that and you just go from like, yo, man, I got mad no's. Well, you're also kind of manifesting that too. You're going to keep getting those. That's what you're focusing on.
Wow. All right. Well, shoot. Dang. Okay. I was expecting a quote. I thought she was going to hit me with some Zig Ziglar, Danny John. Nope.
Jesus is my
He
best
hit me
friend.
with the
Jesus is my main guy. Jesus. It's just constant prayer though, for real. I can't really just say it like as if I'm just floating on this like constant cloud of like anti-gravity, but
You look like you're floating right now, sir. So
killing me, yo. You are a killer, yo.
this is 20 years of love, brotherhood, and
But
friendship.
you know what, though? Honestly, let me keep it all the way 100. This is like something I I'm trying to be more open about, but I've had some like really recent serious trauma that really has like gotten me to where I'm at. Like I've always been a praying individual, but like I've had some like as you know, as we get older, in older ages, the body just does things. It just starts to kind of let you know when you're just going in a direction you shouldn't be going in. And I recently have suffered the last couple of years through a period of like seizures where, you know, just kind of in between having, you know, an imbalance, you know, of just what I would consider life to finally getting a hold of it. Once you kind of get a hold of it, this is where you kind of have this type of conversation where it's like after your brouhaha, you know what I mean? We had a really serious car accident this summer. You know what I mean? Completely wiped the car out, like day after Mother's Day. Guy was speeding 6:30 in the morning, regular like workday flow type thing. And boom, you know what I mean? I had a broken wrist the whole entire summer. Like going through those experiences, it like forces you to only look on the inside because that's what you start to kind of realize. And when you look on the inside, that's where that prayer starts to come in because, you know, you realize this is out of my control. When you think that for real, you know it's out of your control, you got to be able to pray and you know that there's a higher power. You know that you are literally here at this point having this experience and you got to be able to pray. Say their name. Like, that's it. Like, it's like from there, like, I really feel like everyone has that voice inside of us. You ever like talk to someone, they're like, yo, I don't know what it was, but something told me to call you. Or I don't know. I just thought in my like that is exactly what you're supposed to listen to. That's something that get quiet enough in your life. Start practicing the art of nothing. That's something else I did. I was kind of forced to do was practicing nothing in the brain, getting the actual brain cell muscles to relax. This is a muscle. And I realized that you use it too much your whole entire life, it's going to wig out. You know what I mean? I've been dancing and choreographing and that, like as you said in the beginning, all this stuff, Six Flags, Battle of Mario, all this crazy stuff. It's a muscle. The muscle wears out. The only way to grab control of that muscle is to know that you got to go beneath the muscle and retrain the whole entire electrical system. Get that thing to buzz differently. So that way it can just flow differently. It'll feel different inside of your skull. Like your bones feel different. You just renew. You gotta believe it though.
wow, man. Brandon, Jolly, the Juice, man. I'm just honored. It's an emotional interview for me because of what we've been through personally in our lives, where we are at today, and God's not done with us. We look back and we look at our accomplishments, things that we've done, fatherhood, marriage. And speaking of, you coming up on your 1-year anniversary, right?
Show him.
Bam.
Show is.
Bam.
Show
So, it really is an honor and a blessing, man, just to have you on the show. Definitely shout out to Rain Cocos Valley. Shout out to our mutual friends that we have in place. Y'all need to boost up these views and listens. On top of that, I just thank God for you, man. I really do. Thank God for everything, the generations that you have influenced through your teachings, through your dance. Kim's birthday party, her 40th, Michael's 21st birthday party. So please know the power that you have inside of you. And we all know that it's definitely God, but please know that you are really changing people's lives and people's generations for the future. So again, Brandon Jolly, the Juice, thanks again. Coming on the RNG radio show. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to get in contact with this man if you need any assistance at all in life, whether it's just a friendly conversation or dancing, or if you need an additional actor. He is on imdb.com. Be sure to check out truevest.com. And before I let you go, Brandon, hit us one more time with that website, or how folks can get in contact with you directly.
I would say mainly, ladies and gentlemen, the onejuice.one, which is my website, which is my basic main contact website. All of my social links are there. Email, of course, is available where you can get directly contacted if it comes to business. I will be starting wellness camp. That's something I'm very much becoming very spiritually invested in. This is something I've been building off the last couple of years. I've got notebooks on all this stuff, and I've definitely been looking to, writing books on it and everything else. So there's definitely a really awesome, simple way to transform your mind and, retrain the brain's circuits, and cannot wait to explain it to the world. So.
Love it, man. Love it. And confirm again that website.
The onejuice.one. So that's the one, THE, the number one, JUICE.ONE.com. No.
Oh, it's just that. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot you were international, sir. My deepest apologies. I'm like, maybe it's like a .us. Is it like a zoom.com? Is he
no,
like
I mean,
in the game? Because he did mention Queen Elizabeth. Thought you was about to say .gov. I'm like, is it that far in the game, bro? Is it?
Like I said at the beginning of the interview, I bought the name. I own the One Juice, so I kind of had the opportunity to just do whatever I wanted, whatever kind of website. I wanted something that people could just get to. So,
just thejuice.one. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no .com, .edu, .gov. Excuse me, not yet. Anyway, not yet. I want to be clear about that. Not yet.
There won't be.
How do you know? How do you know what God got in store for you? You just talked about a wellness program, brother. How you know he ain't got a school set up for you in the near future?
The One Juice, because I own that website. I don't want to put .com on it.
I'm just saying, man. You might have different entities. It's TrueVast.com, right?
You gonna make me another website? I don't own TrueVast. It's my man.
I'm just saying. But you involved in it. I just want people to be clear. You involved in things that got a .com next to it.
You're multi-talented and you make websites.
I'm just saying. And now you the plug for me. I ask you where folks can find information about
I do this for a living. I'm a master of ceremony. I can do the hype man thing. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shoot.
See, I'm a chill. I'm a chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out more information about Brandon Jolly. Go to thejuice.one. Brandon, thank you again for being on the show, man. Really appreciate having you here, man.
Thanks, man. Peace, love you, man.
Thank you for tuning in to the RNG Radio Show. Be sure to like and subscribe for more episodes and future content. If you'd like to learn more, visit us at danielumstead.com. Stay blessed, my fellow millionaires.